So today we have the Soundcore Go Select Speaker 4, and there are a few reasons why I haven't reviewed this speaker yet. First off, I was busy with other items, but secondly, it mostly has to do with Soundcore themselves. So Soundcore is a bit of an issue lately with how they want to test out speakers or Bluetooth speakers or even any of the products. And I had to buy this myself now because Soundcore is a bit of a weird company lately. So for example, they did send out some headphones to me, also some that will be soon released. Sadly, I can't show them yet because it is still not available. But it's just a bit weird because they know my main focus is speakers. But somehow they do want to send out headphones without any issue, luckily lately. But their speaker department is sadly a bit, not working with me anymore. And this has to do with two reasons. I've been a bit too honest in my videos in their eyes. So because I always say what I think about the speaker, they decide to, kinda not send too much to me anymore. And it's a bit of a sad story because this speaker, the Go Select 4, is actually a pretty fine done speaker. I even think it's one of Soundcore their best speakers out there. And this has to do with two things. It's cheap, like many Soundcore speakers, but it also sounds fine. Like really for a speaker this small in size, it has a very good tuning. You don't even need an EQ from Soundcore, but it is possible. It even has an app support, which is pretty nice for a small speaker. It even has a big battery, and that's also pretty nice because a lot of these kind of small speakers, like the ABU Go lineup, have still pretty small batteries built in that only last like 3-5 hours. This one is rated for 20 hours, but keep in mind, with every brand actually, battery life, if they say 20 hours, you always have to put 50% away. So this means realistic battery life on this speaker will be around 10 hours, maybe 12 hours. And I did use this speaker now for like 5-6 hours and it now is at 50% of its battery. So this means that 12 hours would be reachable for sure. But definitely not the 20 hours, but it's with every brand. Every brand is like saying I have 20 hours of battery life, but realistic because you always use these speakers louder than their factory settings or testing. The battery will always be shorter in their life. But again, this Soundcore speaker is done nicely. And not only is it done pretty well in the sound and its battery, but even the build quality has done nicely. Like you can put it like this, but they even include small feet on the rear, so you can also put it up firing. But the biggest thing with this speaker is the price. It's around $20-30. I was able even to get it under $20. And really for that price, it's not only very nice sound, it is loud enough, it will even will be sounding a bit fuller than expected because they have done a pretty alright job with the bass performance. So it is a fine speaker. And this is also why I just don't understand why Soundcore even didn't want to send out this speaker. Because if they really want to protect their imago as a company, like JBL does with paying influencers to say only good things about the speakers or promote with influencers that don't do anything with sound. But Soundcore has been a bit in a bad image because they do a lot of promotion videos with big creators that do normally reviews, but now do also paid reviews. And this does make it happen that Soundcore decided to remove the real reviewers in the most of the testing phase. So they also have this like new big speaker, like the Rave speaker, which has a bit of a party box vibe. I really tried to get the speaker, but they really are like, no, not possible. We don't have any units anymore, or we don't send units anymore to reviewers, except other reviewers that just don't say anything, it seems. So it's a bit of a weird story with whole Soundcore experience, and this is really sad because like this speaker, they can make great products, but they just have to stop with promoting their products too much with the wrong creators. Because if you keep continue this way of promoting your products, you're not only pushing yourself in higher price category, but you also lose those who really like your speakers from the beginning, like me. But at least they have done a bit of a similar job with this speaker. It feels like the old Soundcore, and I hope they continue to get back to the quality and not to the influence promotion. So without further ado, here are a few audio samples so you can see yourself a bit how the speaker performs. Again, it is a pretty alright sound. It has some bass, it even has some clarity, but it's not too clear, so it is more of a like warmer sound performance. And yes, you can use a custom EQ, but I did notice that the built-in EQ is pretty nicely, and I do always my first testing with just the normal EQ. So let's go in those samples.
Starting like everyone got certain tools. Only difference is I knew what to do. Now everyone calling when progress is stalling. My stock has been slowing, my life getting boring. Ain't no more hitting me up when you lose. When it's time to wake up, see you hitting the snooze. When they ask me how we leveled up, but how this getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game.
What I did meant more than a letter to each other.